How did a 10-year-old student pick up better stocks than a chartered accountant? So there was a survey which was being conducted in US where a 10-year-old student along with a chartered accountant been asked to pick up 10 stocks. Okay, and once the survey was being conducted, they found out the students picked better stocks than the chartered accountant. And not only that, the results were more shocking, where these stocks gave better returns and better profits on the long run. Now the confusion is, how did students pick up the better stocks without any basic knowledge about stock market? So to understand more about this, let's just deep dive into the video. So I know there are a lot of beginners been watching this video, and you will have that one question in your mind. Does stock market really help you to make money, or is it just a scam? Is it safe to trade or not? So I'll be answering all of these questions, okay, with also some unpicked questions, okay, to get all your doubts cleared. And not only that, I'll be also teaching you step by step from basics to pro level trading, and make sure that you all become a profitable trader from the upcoming sessions. Okay, so right now I do have some handpicked questions for you, okay, where I have picked it up. Okay, so before I get into these questions, let's just go with some fun fact. Say that by 2004 you tried investing a small amount, okay, which is of around 6 lakh rupees. You tried to make an investment of around 6 lakh rupees by 2004. Okay, and you bought totally 6 different stocks. Okay, 6 different companies you tried to invest in, and each company you invested 1 lakh rupees. Okay, as of 2004, right, this was the price which each company was been trading in. Okay, and as of 2024, right, this is the current price the company is been trading up with. And this is an investment, this is a stock that you bought on each company with 1 lakh investments. So in MRF, you bought 100 stocks, which was trading at 1000 rupees. Okay. And then from Tata Motors, you bought 2000 stocks, which was been trading with an amount of 50 rupees. And from TCS, you bought 1000 stocks, which was trading at 100 rupees. And then from Wipro, 2000 stocks, which was been trading at 50 rupees. And 4000 stocks from Eicher Motors, which was trading at 25 rupees. And then 2000 stocks from Mahindra, which was trading at 50 rupees. Okay, this was the amount that you invested in 2004. So the total investment for all the 6 companies that you invested was 6 lakh rupees. And if you see what is a present portfolio, right? Okay, the current price for each company has turned out almost more than 100 times. You could see the present value of the amount that you invested. The 6 lakh is being turned out to be 46 crore 20 lakh rupees. Six lakh. Okay, so it is almost 77 times what you doubled your amount. Okay, 77 times. Okay, you doubled your amount, and that is a profit that you made. Okay, so if you liked my content, please do hit that like button, and please do subscribe, so that every week on week basis you're trying to learn something new. So guys, these are some handpicked questions. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, is stock market risky? I would say it is risky if you don't invest at the right spot. Okay, say that, let's go with an example. Okay, you bought a stock of Wipro. Okay, you bought a stock of Wipro. The moment you buy a share of Wipro, what happens? You also become a co-owner of that company. Okay, say that if Wipro is doing well in the market, right, you also trying to earn profit. And at the same time, if Wipro is not doing well in the market, what happens? You also trying to lose the amount what you invested. Okay, for a better example, say that one of your family members tried to put up a business. Okay, and you try to invest some amount into the business. Okay, what happens right now? If the business is doing pretty good, you also tend to earn profit. And if the business is not doing well, what happens? You lose the amount that you invested. This is how it works. Okay, and coming up to the second question, how much return can I expect? Okay, you can easily expect around 18 to 20% per year. Okay, which is 3 times better than what you get in FD. Okay, So in FD, you hardly get around 7 to 8%. But out here, you can easily make around 18 to 20% per year. Okay, so that's how much you can make. And how much capital should I start with? You can easily start with 1000 rupees per month. Okay, you can easily start with 1000 rupees per month. If you invest 1000 rupees per month for 12 months, right, it turns out to be 12,000 rupees. And annually, if you try to increase it by just 15%, okay, if you try to increase your amount by 15% annually, okay, with a 15% return, okay, within 25 years, right, the same amount would have turned out to be 1 crore 4 lakh rupees. Okay, where the total amount invested would be 25 lakh, but in return, the profits that you would have made would be 78 lakh rupees, which is 3 times the amount what you invested. So that is a bigger amount what you would have made if you would have tried investing in it. Okay. Now, what is the process to get started? Okay, so to get started, right, all you need is 3 documents. One is your Aadhaar card, one is your PAN card, and your bank statement, 6 months of bank statement. Okay, with these documents, you can try opening a DMAT account. I will try to put the link in the description. You can try opening one of a DMAT account, where it would take hardly like 24 to 48 hours for the account to get activated. And once it is activated, you can start trading. Okay. And then the 5th question, can I start trading if I'm from a non-technical background? Yes, you can start trading even if you're from a non-technical background, if you're from a commerce background, arts background, or science background. Your background doesn't matter. All you need is a little bit of technical analysis knowledge and then little bit of fundamentals. Okay, if you know to read this, you can easily make money from stock market. Okay. And then 6th question, how does stock market actually work? Okay, how does it work is, say that I'm a small company, a bike manufacturing company, where I manufacture electrical bikes. Okay, and I'm a small company with just 20 employees. Okay, and currently the company's market cap is just around, let's say the market cap is around 2 crore rupees. And I'm just locally producing it and then selling it locally because I'm unable to reach the wider range of market. So what happens is I try to get in touch with investors, but all I know is small investors who can hardly invest around 1 CR to 5 CR. But this is not enough for me to elaborate my company into a wider market. So what happens is, with a bigger profit margin, I go to SEBI and request them to increase my business. Okay, I would request them that I am planning to increase my business and this is what we have been doing and this is a profit model. Okay, and right now I wanted to go worldwide. Okay, say that I wanted to go locally completely. Okay, which is within the world. So what happens is SEBI, right, by looking into the product, okay, by looking into my product and by looking into my sales and by looking into the profit margin that we do, what happens is SEBI gets into a agreement. Initially, we will try to build that up to 50 CR. So what happens is the company stock, right, would be liquidated. Okay. So what happens is I will try to get in some more people to invest into my company so that they also become a co-owner of my company. Say that, for example, I tried to increase this 1 CR company to a 50 CR company initially. Okay. By launching an IPO. So by doing this, what happens? I got an initial investment of 50 CR through which I can build my company. Okay. So by doing this, what happens? I will start building my company in 3 different locations. We were only in Kerala. So currently what I would do is I would build one plant in Bangalore and one plant in Tamil Nadu. And what happens, from 20 employees, we elaborated into 100 employees. So before we were doing only like 5 bikes a month. And currently we are manufacturing 100 bikes a month. So what happens? Automatically our manufacturing unit got increased. And then my profit margin also got increased. The sales also got increased. Okay. So with this 50 CR, we had a target of achieving 100 CR. So right now, as I've already achieved my target, what happens? I will step into SEBI saying that I wanted to build this company much more bigger. So what happens? SEBI tries to liquidate the stocks in a much more bigger way. So what happens? Before we went through a initial IPO. Right now, I will be trying to go public. So by doing public, what happens? All the individual people out there can invest into my company and help me out to grow the company. So what happens out here is all those individual people who knows well about my company's performance, what they do, they will try to invest money into my business. So what happens by doing this, right? I will build my company from 100 CR company to a from 100 CR company to a 1000 CR company. Okay. So what happens is my business also grows. When my business grows, what happens? My profit also increases. When my profit increases, along with me, my shareholders also make money. Who are the shareholders? Everyone who invested into the company. So that is how everyone earns from it. Okay, say that my stock was trading around 100 rupees before. By good performance, what happens? Currently, from 100, the stock starts trading in 500. So that's how you see a huge uplift into my company. Okay, now next, where do I learn about stock market? You can learn about stock market by reading books. Okay, secondly, by looking into YouTube videos, and thirdly, I myself personally would be taking online sessions, okay, where every week I'll be trying uploading some learning sessions videos where you could learn step by step about that. And then if you're a beginner, okay, go up with Learn to Earn by Peter Lynch. Okay, and for advanced level, you can learn The Education of a Value Investor by Gay Spire. Okay, this books will personally help you out to become a better trader. Okay, and not only that, I'll be teaching you everything about stock market from scratch. Okay, with a step-on-step session, week on week basis. So guys, back to the story. How did the 10-year-old guy make a better stock selection than a chartered accountant? Okay, so this 10-year-old guy had no further knowledge about stock market. He didn't know anything about stock market, but still, how did he end up making a better stock selection? Okay, so what he actually did was he went and selected those stocks where he was fond of. Okay, for example, he used to eat a lot of chocolates, which was being manufactured by Cadbury. Okay, and secondly, he was fond of fast cars, and Tesla was into the market, who was manufacturing fastest electrical car. Okay, so he went and selected Tesla, and his parents, his mom and dad, both were using Apple smartphones, so he went and selected Apple. And third and fourthly, every now and then he used to keep getting Amazon boxes, parcel boxes at his home. Okay, where his mom used to order one or the other thing. So he went and selected Amazon. And then they used to go month on month for shopping, which was mainly gone through Walmart. And then he was very fond of Nike shoes. And that is the reason he selected Nike. And this is how he made a better stock selection. On a similar way, you can also invest on companies where you yourself buy things from those companies. Say that, for example, as a guy, okay, there are a lot of people out here who smoke. Okay, so you yourself go buy smokes on day-to-day basis, where you spend around 100 to 200 rupees on day-to-day basis, right? So when you yourself invest on these companies, okay, you get it written. You know that you yourself spending amount on day-to-day basis for cigarettes. So same way, who's the manufacturing of cigarette? ITC. Okay, you know that a lot of people buys cigarette, and you know that this company is never gonna dip. So you can go ahead and invest on ITC. Okay. Similarly, every now and then salary bank account is being done either through HDFC Bank or ICICI Bank, where these two banks have been performing pretty good in the market. So you could go ahead and buy a stock from HDFC Bank. And then you could see that you buy a lot of products or chocolates from Nestle. Okay, so you can go invest on Nestle. Similarly, Parle. Okay, and then when it comes to bike, okay, you could see every now and then on the roads a bike which is from a brand of Bajaj or Royal Enfield. Okay, so when you know that Bajaj has been selling a lot of bikes, a lot of good bikes, you can go ahead and invest in Bajaj. Okay, and then you're fond of Royal Enfield, and you know that a lot of people love Royal Enfield bikes, so you can go ahead and buy stocks from HM Motors. Similarly, when it comes to cars, okay, Tata Motors and Mahindra are been doing pretty good in the market at the moment. Okay, you know that this people are getting better cars into the market. So why not go and invest on Tata Motors and Mahindra? Okay, and then similarly, Reliance, say that the SIM that you use is either from Jio or Airtel. So you can go ahead and buy SIM from Airtel or Jio. Okay, you can buy stocks from Airtel or Jio. Similarly, when it comes to medicines, okay, you can go buy from Sun Pharma. And then every now and then, when you try to purchase any products, let that be like TV, fridge, or computers, okay, you would be taking loans from Bajaj Finance. Okay, when you yourself take loans from Bajaj Finance, why don't you go and invest in Bajaj Finance? Okay, so this is how you could make a better stock selection, so that you get to know where you spend money. Okay, if you are spending money into these companies, obviously a lot of people are also spending in, and that is how the stock grows. Okay, this would be a better example for you to make a better investment.